D.HALL and the People's Show. This is a J. York production. You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show.
Listen, yo.
This is a J. York production.
Good evening to everybody. Glad to be able to come back again. Wow. So, well, actually, it's we usually come on Thursdays, but tonight is a Wednesday night, and we're glad to be here. I want y'all to share the video one time, share the feed one time. You're live with me, D.HALL. Yeah, D.HALL. This People Show. This is the show where it's left up to you to come on and bring the things that you want to say and get it out there openly. First of all, and always do, I want to thank my God for letting me see another day with you right here live. Man, it's a Wednesday. What is it? A hump day we call it, and that's what it is. It's a hump day, and we're making it through till Thursday and Friday. I always love to see Thursday because guess what? I know that Friday is next. But tonight, we're back again for another great interview, another great talk section for the next 30 to 45 minutes. And it's a wonderful thing to be able to bring people on, especially people with knowledge, as my guest that I'm going to have on tonight. And wow, man, she's been doing this thing for a minute now, and we're gonna talk with her. And fast pitch, yeah, out of Cincinnati, Ohio. We're gonna talk with her and speak with her tonight. I want to say hello to everybody before she arrives. Nakisha. I get tongue tied sometimes. Miss Crane, thank you for coming on my show. I thank you, my man, DJ Kato, DJ Killer. Yeah. My God, I hadn't seen him in a long time, man. I don't know where he's been, but he's here with us. My man, look, you know what? We got to get you back on, man. I don't know where you've been hiding at, but we're glad to see you, man. Glad to know that you're here. Y'all need to join us tonight, man. We got my guest out of Cincinnati, Ohio. She is the business consultant and a media agency. Ronald Housley. I think I said that right. He's going to be coming on the 17th of this month. So we're going to be talking with him also, DJ. We're going to be speaking with him and getting some thoughts on what's going on in the DJ world and what it's like and what's happening. My man say he's chilling. Hey, no doubt, man. We appreciate it. I know you are. I hadn't seen you in a while, and I didn't know what was going on with you, but I'm glad to know that you are okay. Hello, Crystal White, Will Wright. Let me get that name right because people are like, man, you messed up my name. Man, you messed up my name. Sometimes you have to help me because I get tongue tied. You know how we do sometimes. We can't get those names out. But yeah, glad to see Crystal Will Wright on a long time follower. Well, I ain't gonna say follow because I don't want you to follow me. I want you to be a guest. I want you to be a part of me. I don't want nobody following me. I want you to be a part of me. And what we do here, the D.HALL People Show, in conjunction with my man J. York Productions. Jay will be tuning in probably the next 20 minutes or so, and he'll be checking it out also. but we have a special. Well, everybody's special. Everybody's special here. Whether you're big, little, small, or medium size, it don't make no difference. Everybody's special on this show tonight. Hey, as my boy say, DJ Killer, share the feed one time. Thank you so much for being here with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said it with me. You ain't you. Only other place that I know that you could be at better hands is at your own home. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But tonight we have one of Cincinnati's own, and this is the first time for her, and we wanted her on the show. We thought that it would be me and Jay put it together. We thought that that would be great, to have her on, and speak with her and talk about a couple of topics that we got, within the next 45 minutes or so. So, and y'all are welcome to be able to. Good evening, Miss Holloway. Uh, Wonderful. Glad to see y'all joining in right now. We thought that that would be a great idea for her to come on and talk tonight. Been on it, one of the shows that we have here, and we try to bring on people at least twice a week, and we wanted her on for sure, no doubt about it. Um, I hope everybody's been doing great. I hope everybody's doing well, getting geared up for Thanksgiving. We're getting geared up for that. Some of us are, some of us not. I don't know. But anyway, we get ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Coming pretty soon. Um, I want to say hello to all the people that is supporting her tonight out of the Midwest, out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I appreciate y'all coming up here and checking us out tonight, right here live down here in the Carolinas. It's gonna be fire. My man Ronald said it's gonna be fire to November the 17th. My man's gonna be right here, DJ. Yeah, yeah. I bring them all on. DJs, MCs. This is what the show is about. It's called a PPL show. So I entertain a lot of people, and he's gonna be with us next week, uh, for sure. So y'all make sure y'all come back with that. My man DJ, Ninja. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. DJ, uh, DJ Killer said, I need to get on. Yeah, for sure. We need you to spin those wheels when you come back up on the show. DJ Killer, we're just running our miles right now, y'all. A lot of these people are coming in. I want to talk to y'all while I got a chance. Yeah, DJ Killer said he needs to get back. We need to spin those records again. He was the first DJ. Let me put that out there so everybody will know. He was the first DJ to ever come on this show, and I've been doing this thing for 3 years, nonstop, nonstop. And he was the very first. Tyrone Small was the second out of South Carolina. But my man, uh, he set it off for me. You dig what I'm saying? He set it off for me. Uh, Crystal says she says I'm definitely hype about the holidays. Hey, I'm hyped too. I'm ready. Look, I don't want to do no cooking, but I'm ready. I'm always doing something. I always got to cook something if it ain't nothing but the turkey. Y'all hear me? And I like uh, the oven, barbecue. What y'all like? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got you, DJ Killer. I'll be tagging you, brother. Don't worry. D.HALL and J York Productions will be tagging you, brother. The very first DJ. Got to go back to him. He's like the solid rock where everything started for me. I can remember the first artist that I got on my show. You know what I'm saying? Um, Stephanie Peyton Jones. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you coming in. Y'all supporting Fast Pitch tonight. We're waiting for her arrival. We did speak earlier, so we're waiting for her arrival right now. But I appreciate y'all coming in and supporting your team member, being on the show tonight, because you know what? It takes us to do that. You know what I'm saying? It takes us to do that, and I like the atmosphere that you're bringing right now, right here on this show here. Um, DJ Killer says yes, was the first candidate. Yes, he was. He was the first candidate to come on, and I have to say that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, with him saying that, yeah, that guy's got to be tagged and everything, no doubt about it, man. Um, yeah, he said, yeah, DJ Killer said he salutes you, my brother, no doubt. Christo, Let's see what Crystal's saying right now. Y'all, come on. We're just waiting on. Yes, the house is smelling good. She said, yes, the house is smelling so good from Thanksgiving dinner, and the fireplace will be lit. Wow. You know what? Don't put too many wood. Too much wood in there now. We don't want to get it too hot in there. And whoo, so hot in here. Whoo, Lord Jesus. Boy, turn the fan on, somebody. Oh wow, man, great. Here we go. Nene Anderson, thank you for coming in and supporting Fast Pitch. We thank y'all for stopping in and seeing what's popping off right here live with me tonight on the D.HALL People Show. Hey man, this is what it's all about. You stopping in and you coming in. Hey, come on, we keep it going. I'm just waiting for her arrival right now. Like I said, we did talk earlier, so she should be here momentarily, no doubt about it. And you know what? I'm keeping y'all entertained. That's my job. That's what I do. I've been doing it for a while now, so I keep you entertained. I love the people. I love for y'all to come on in and say what you got to say, because you know what? There might be something that might help the next person. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You dig? You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's- Wait a minute here. Let me see. Somebody said, "What did you say?" Oh, DJ Killer said, "Look, yeah." He said, "I'm looking for the grown and sexy." He said he's looking for the grown and sexy. Now I know there's a lot. Hey, y'all know what he's talking about when he said the grown and sexy. That's my man, DJ Killer. One of the first. I got to give it to my brother. He said he's looking for the grown and sexy. What y'all think about that? Huh? Well, he said he's looking for him. Said he's got his fishing rod out. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? He's got his fishing rod out. Well, he's looking. He's looking. He's looking. He's trying to catch something. You know, when you put the rod out there. So he's trying to catch something. There you go. Uh, Stephanie Jones. If I'm saying that right, correct? I think I am anyway. She said she's ready. Thanksgiving is my favorite family holiday. Um, it is mine too, actually. It is really my favorite holiday, because it's like, you know, when everybody can really just get together. You know, Christmas, you're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get gifts and you're trying to do this, and you're going back and running back to the store. You're trying to get the turkey. You're just trying to get the ham or whatever you're trying to get. Christmas, it's just wow, you know, in Christmas. You know what I'm saying? But Thanksgiving, it seems like it's you know, perfect time for everybody. Um, Miss Jones says, hoping he has the right bait. She says, you hoping you got the right bait, DJ. Yes, you're saying it correctly. Thank you. Okay, appreciate that. I try not to mess up people names, but I do sometimes. So please forgive me. Um, hey, look here. Um, DJ Killer says, I'm just playing. The CC family. Love my boy. Yeah, hey, no doubt, man. We love you too, man. All the way. That's Crown. That's Club Crown family. Yeah, he's got a big family over there. DJ Killer. And I was well, not was. I'm still am a part of it. Hopefully see him soon, pretty soon, no doubt about it. Back on my show for sure. And we all, like I said, we got Ronnie. Ronnie's coming on next week. Y'all get ready for that. DJ Ninja. Yeah, that guy. You gotta check him out, man. Y'all come on, talk to me. Here we go. Thanksgiving. Crystal says Thanksgiving, the house is packed. Yeah, it really is, because you know you get a lot of people in there and everybody's coming over, and because they ain't got to buy no gifts, so they ain't got to bring no gifts, so the house ain't gonna be packed. I mean, it's gonna be packed, but when you got gifts, everybody ain't gonna, you know, everybody gonna, they ain't got no gift. But when you got Thanksgiving, boom, everybody comes. You know, the guy off the neck for the next house come down. I'm gonna get me some of crystal turkey, you know what I'm saying, or whoever's cooking that turkey, or whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So some people don't cook turkey on Thanksgiving. You know, some people have ham or whatever they like, and all that. DJ Killer said the bait is right. And he said, y'all just he said the bait is right. Y'all gotta do is bite my guy. Copy that, man. No doubt about it. And he said the bait is right, y'all. The bait is right. Is the bait right? Hey, uh, Crystal says Stephanie Stephanie Jones. Hey, he better watch it. You know where we're from. Uh-oh. I ain't gonna say the rest of it. Y'all can look. You know what? Y'all terrible. Cincinnati's representing tonight. Cincinnati is representing tonight for sure. Uh wow. Beautiful. Thank y'all, man. So much. It's really cranking up in here right now. Y'all got me hot right now. I might have to turn the fan on. Phew, brother. It is something else. Uh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what that was. Wouldn't want him to catch no mudfish. Oh my God, y'all. I never had a mudfish. Is there such a thing called a mudfish? Y'all tell y'all terrible. Y'all are terrible. The mudfish? DJ Killer, look, he says that rod already got a grown and sexy on it. Look, where's my guest at? I got to get my guest. Y'all are terrible tonight. Y'all are getting really terrible in here tonight, for real. uh, no mudfish. He said, "Nah, no mudfish. No mudfish. I don't even know what a mud. Is there such a thing called a mudfish? Can somebody tell me that? If that's what that is, a mudfish? I mean, I never. This is something new to me. I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm trying to figure that out. Figure that one out. Um, let me make sure. Let me check in and check on my guests here. While we talking, while we're running our mouths. Crystal says, "I cook everything every year. I love cooking and baking for the family. That's wonderful. I like that. Yes, I like that. Yes, in Florida, they taste like mud. Miss Jones said they just taste like mud. Oh my God! Wow, wow, that's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, I'm just checking on my guests here to make sure everything is okay. Y'all keep me. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're waiting on you. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. She says she's been on here. Um, wow. Hold on, y'all. Um, mm, let me see what's happening here. Man, I can see that. Uh, hold on. But just must be some technical difficulties going on here. All right, hold on. Give me a second here. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna fix this thing here. They don't. Sometimes we uh um have little difficulties. I don't know what the problem is here, but we no. Here we go. Oh, oh, well, hello, hello to you.
How
I
you
don't.
doing?
I am doing great. You know what? It is good to see you. It is good to have you here. And hello, how are you?
Same here, same here. Thank you for the invitation. And I was listening to you. I was waiting. I don't know. We probably had some kind of bad connection, but I'm glad we made it through. That's what fast pictures do. We pushed through. So I'm here from the Nasty Natty, and here representing Fast Pitch Life.
There you go.
And let's get to it.
Right. Hey, look, first of all, I want to say, and I always do, first of all, can you hear me good? Can you hear me quite well? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good, good. I always thank my Heavenly Father for letting us do the show tonight. And your people are storming in here like stormtroopers right now. So they are coming in. I thought I was gonna blow my daggone knock my door down here
That's
on my
good.
screen. Yeah, they're storming in here. A lot of conversation. We was talking for the last 10 minutes, but anyway, we're here and we're glad to have you here. First of all, for all the people in the world, for all the people in this world, I want you to tell everybody who you are.
Okay. My name actually is Marla Harrington. They know me here and other places as Fast Pitch. And that's because I own a company called Fast Pitch Life LLC. And we are a branding and business consulting company. And just to give you a little bit of background, Fast Pitch Life came about 10 years ago. My oldest son had a massive stroke. He was
Hmm.
24 years old at the time. time. It was 9 years ago, and
Hmm.
during that time, our family went through a lot, and it just kind of made me realize like how fast your life can change.
Hmm.
You could be going on about your day, and you got your plans, and you got your itinerary or what you're gonna do, and then boom, something happens, everything changes. And fast
Yeah, for sure.
this life is about just adjusting to those changes, dealing with those fastballs that life throws at us, and looking stellar while we do it and being positive. So that's what it's all about.
There you go. There you go. I want to say hello to some people that's just coming in. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Kevin B. Phillips in here. Uh, Miss Holloway, Lavita Holloway. I see her in here. You got a crowd of people that is supporting you tonight, being on the D.HALL People Show, and we
Okay.
want to thank y'all. I thank y'all for doing that. Um, you just explained your business.
Hey,
That was
Kev.
just one. You just explained your business, and that was one of the questions that I was going to ask you. Through my conversation,
That's what
could you
fast
also?
pictures do.
uh,
Thank you.
you are your crowd is storming here. This is beautiful. Your media, you have a media agency also, so that's a part of your business too. Is that how long have you had this whole business? How long have you had it? Is we got a freeze in here somewhere? Is there some pros here?
Thank
Uh,
y'all.
yeah. As I was saying, I don't know. It's like a little delay there or something. But as I was saying, how long have you had your business? Have you had your business?
Fast Fish Life LLC started actually about 5 years ago. So I didn't really get started with the business and with the podcasting. And the podcasting thing kind of came as an extension.
Hmm. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, okay. Um, you explained to us that what happened, and I mean why you took on this particular business.
My business
Uh,
has been in existence for 5 years.
5 years. Okay, okay, great, great. Um, and you actually hit the question. You already asked. You hit the question perfectly on
Hey,
the
Tina
on the head.
Marie.
Yeah, she's in here too. You actually hit the question that I was going to ask. How did you come up with the fast pitch? I think you just explained that to me. Um, you do a lot of podcasting. You do a lot of talking, and you talk about a lot of different things, and which is very entertaining. It's very entertaining, and you talk about a lot of different things. Uh, you talk about society, you talk about sex, you talk about general talk in general, everything in general. Um, I mean, what made you just open up your door like that? What made you just come out and open up your door like that? Mm. Wow. Uh, can I ask something here? Can anybody hear me? If y'all can hear me, just type something and say that you can hear me. I think we got a froze here or something here. Uh oh. Let me come back. But we got a little slow motion here, and I think it's something. Uh, okay, Crystal says she can hear me. Thank you, Crystal. We're losing. We think we're losing fast picks, but we'll bring it right. Yeah, it's just frozen a little bit on her end there. Yeah, she's frozen. But she'll come back. We'll get her back. But she had pretty much explained to, as she was talking about how everything began for her and everything. Can you hear me back? Can you hear me again? It's a little. Uh, is it still? It's still frozen. It's a little,
Okay, yeah, I can hear.
something. Okay. Okay. Can
Because
you
I
can
can
you hear me?
hear you
Is
fine.
everything?
So
You can hear me fine. Okay. For some reason or another, we're getting a freezing part here. I don't know. We didn't have that problem. Yeah, bad connection somewhere. Crystal said. Uh, let me back out. Let me redo this whole program over. We'll back out and come right back if that's possible with y'all. Okay. Okay. Good evening. Okay. Hello, Miss Penny Washington. We're gonna have to redo fast pitch. But what you want to do? Back out and then come right back in. Okay. Thank y'all for working with me. I was. We didn't have this problem earlier because I'm always making sure everything works properly, and it wasn't like this earlier. So yeah, when you're trying to when you're trying to do good things, it doesn't want to connect right. You got that right. All right, we're going to stay right here. Hopefully, she'll come right back. Kevin B says, Mark Zuckerberg, he don't want you to connect. Yeah, he doesn't want me to connect. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Let me see what I can do here on my phone here. But send a little message here. But yeah, sometimes we always work on it. I always do my test runs. I'll make sure everything works properly before I come on because I don't want to have any issues. But sometimes, now where this issue come from, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. Um, just give me a second here. Yeah. Like I said, um, usually I don't have any problems at all. We didn't have any problem when we were doing our test run, so I don't know where this come from. Y'all, please excuse us because sometimes things like that do happen, and I don't know where this come from. God knows I don't know where this one come from. But anyway, um, as we wait for her to return, um, as we wait for her to return, stay with us. We've got we got a lot. I'm a actually we do a lot of sports. We do a lot of artists, music artists. When we do a lot of different people and bringing them to the show, we open up this door for everybody. No matter what you be doing and how you do, uh, we open up that door. Okay, here we go. This might be a little bit better. We're gonna bring her back. Here we go.
Now,
Yeah, oh my God, that's so much better.
you know what? Something happened in the building because the lights flickered on and off. So it might be, I don't know. So
Okay.
I left. Look, I left. Black people don't hang around when stuff like that go on. We don't investigate. We get out the building. So
Uh, All you got to do is say somebody's got a gun.
yeah, it's over with. So I done left. I done left.
And you know what? They ain't even got to be a gun in there. All you got to do is say somebody's got one.
Look, as soon as you asked me to reload, the lights in the building like flicked on and flicked off. I don't know if it's a generated situation. I just politely grabbed my belongings and headed on out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to figure it out what it was or whatever. Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and get this going because ain't nobody playing with these people.
I know that's right. Great to have you back. As I was saying, we was talking about you had already explained how you came up with the name Fast Pitch, but I jumped into the part where we was talking about, and you probably didn't hear me about the podcast that you have, and you have a very entertaining podcast.
Well, thank you.
It's it's very adult rated.
It's full.
It's very adult rated, shall I say? And
It really is.
you speak on a lot of things, a lot of topics, and a lot of things that's happening today. Um, and some of those things are happening in society. As you speak, you talk about sex. You talk about general topics, and common sense topics. You talk about a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what made you open that up and being adult. I mean, when I say adult, I'm talking about just open that door. What made you want to do that as a podcast host? What made you want to jump to something like that?
I mean, people always say that the best business to start is to do something that you love.
Hmm.
And so like I was saying before we had the interruption, I'm a child of talk radio. So I grew up listening to, back then it was only AM stations that had talk radio. And they were
Hmm.
mostly conservative stations. And, they did what they did. And then you had your morning show, talk show host that came on, like some of the R&B urban radio stations. And so I always thought that that was something that I would love to do. Like, damn, they get paid for just talking. You know what I'm saying? They just get on there and talk that shit and get paid, and they get to interview people. And I always, even as a small child, I always thought that was something that I like to do. I'm a personable person. I really like the topics that I talk about. I really have these conversations with people, and
Right.
so a lot of times people are uncomfortable with bringing things to the forefront, although it's a relevant topic, or they may not be in a position where they can speak their opinion on it because of maybe a job that they hold or whatever. So I'm
Hmm.
just the mouthpiece for those people. I just speak about what we all go through.
Okay.
We all go
Okay.
through things, and we all have experienced things, or at least know someone who has. And so I just speak about society, sex, and common sense.
Okay. Okay. And you know what? That is so true because you really you do something a little different than what I do.
Mm,
But you really talk about what's going on today, and you entertain that, and you're entertaining what the people's saying. And
yeah,
it's a late night broadcast.
it
Uh,
really is.
yeah, it's a late night broadcast. So I guess that's why it's a dope broadcast at night,
Yeah,
late like that. Um,
yeah.
but um, it- and this is what I want to say. We want to talk about, since that's part of your field, what you do. We
Uh-huh.
want to talk about the scammers. We want to talk about the people that are really like trying to beat other people out of something, whether it's
Okay.
online or whether it's right around you. And let's discuss that for the next 10 minutes. And y'all can shoot the questions out because you know what, we got scammers around us all day, and you know what, it ain't about money scammers. Guess what it's about? It's about people scamming people on the real. You know what I'm saying? So um, the real life scammers online and offline. So
Yeah.
what I want to know from you, what
Hmm.
your thoughts are about these people scamming and trying to take from each other. What I mean, take from you or me and the next person. What's your thoughts on
Okay, I'm about to say something, and people probably gonna get mad.
that? Here we go.
You know
Hey, look,
what?
before you say something, uh,
Uh-huh.
I want to say hello to my guy Jay York. He just popped on, so he's in here.
Hey, hey, Jay York.
But anyway, here we go. Go ahead, shoot
Okay.
your shot.
Okay, so what I have to say about scammers, and I'm in no way endorsing scammers, and even though I know that's a whole field right now, that's a whole occupation for some people. But what I would have to say is that in order for the scam to work, you have to be longing and looking for it. You got to be open to it. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, most of the time, the reason why people get scammed is because they're searching for something. They're searching for an easy fix to something, or they're
Hmm.
searching for free money, or they searching for something that they don't want to put in the work for, whether it's a relationship or whatever. If it's coming easy and it's coming, seamless, and they don't really have to do a lot to it, then it's for them. Some people say if it's free, it's for me. So they go with that mentality, and a lot of times those are the people that scammers look for. They look
Hmm.
for people that are exhibiting weaknesses, even though they don't realize they're exhibiting those weaknesses. So a
Okay.
lot of times you just prime for prime. I mean, because scammers, they don't scam everybody. They don't even try.
Hmm.
You probably know some scammers. I know plenty of scammers, emotional scammers, financial scammers, whatever they are, right?
Right.
I know plenty of scammers, but what the common denominator is that they know exactly who to try to, make their move on, because that person is showing a need that they don't even realize that they're showing. They
Hmm.
looking thirsty in a way that they don't even realize that they looking thirsty in.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's what I have to say. Like you kind of you
you victimize yourself in a way, because
Right.
nobody can really do anything unless you give them permission and allowance to do it.
That's right. That's right.
And
That's right.
that's just what it is.
And it's like you give in to these people, and these people are online. A lot of these people are
Yeah.
online too, because I get them. Jay York is talking. He said something,
Thank you,
but
Jay York.
but when they come on me all the time,
Yeah.
especially, and I'm going to say this, and I can say this: the women do.
Hmm.
The women do it all the
Yeah.
time. They try to
Well, yeah.
scam me all the time. Try to say, what are you doing? Who you are, where you are, where are you at? I mean, and can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, wait a minute, I don't even know you, lady.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then you
But you
got
know
the
why they do it? Because it worked so many other times. If it
uh
didn't
huh,
work, they wouldn't keep doing it.
yeah,
So they
exactly,
did it to somebody that wasn't D.HALL, and that person bit. You see what I'm
right,
saying? And that's
right.
why they did it.
But you know what I do to them,
Hmm.
and y'all can use this as a weapon. I said, okay,
Hmm.
you want some video chat me right now? They're going just like that.
Yeah, that old catfish game.
Yeah, I said, you video chat me right now, and I do that to get them off me, because that's the only way you can get them off you, unless you block them or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
But don't you look like? Don't do you agree that you got to be open for it though? Because
I,
me, I don't believe in. Oh, it's gonna sound terrible, but I'm gonna say the shit.
Go ahead.
I don't believe in really. There's really very few true victims, in my opinion.
Hmm.
I'm a person who, if somebody gets something off on me, I'm gonna internalize that and try to figure out why I did not see that. Why was I open to the finesse? Why
Hmm.
was I so willing to believe what I knew seemed like it was too good to be true, or whatever it was? You see what I'm saying? I have to
Hmm.
internalize it and look within to figure out what it was that I was showing that I didn't even realize I was showing. I'm not necessarily blaming the scammer because that's their damn job. They
Right.
scammers. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? We're not
Hmm.
trying to convert them to Christianity or Judaism or whatever it is somebody believe. They're scammers. What you got to do is protect yourself, and a lot of time that comes with self care. You know,
Hmm.
if you got low self esteem, if you depressed, if you always a person who is measuring your level of success based on somebody else's idea of success, so you
Hmm.
feel like, well, I can hurry up and get to a bag a little quicker if I do this instead of putting in the work and going through the process, and then boom, you a
Hmm.
prime candidate for a scammer.
Well, you know what? That's why I got you on tonight, because you have the knowledge of the knowing how this thing operates, and you're schooling not only me, but you're schooling a lot of people here tonight through your
I'm
through your
glad.
thoughts and through your mind, because sometimes the way that you think is the way that I'm going to say that we all don't think like that, but you have a way of putting it so we
Well,
can
thank you.
understand it, in your thoughts and it may help somebody else to understand, so yeah, those scammers are people that that's their job, as you said, that's what they do.
That's
it's
what
up
they
to
do.
you it's up to you to say no. It's up to
Yeah.
you. And see, Jay said they will swipe items twice at the grocery store to get you. Oh,
All that, I mean, it's so many ways. Have you ever been around a person that's a scammer? They're not necessarily scamming you or trying to scam you, but every waking minute of the day, they trying to figure out how they can get over on somebody.
oh
You
yeah.
can't go to a restaurant, you can't have a conversation like, oh shoot, they doing this. You know, if you do this, you can get this off of them. Or you know, if we go over here, you can do this. And like every
Right.
single thing is a lick to them. Some
Right.
people literally think like that.
Yep.
They literally, and most of us don't.
Right.
Most of us
That's right.
don't. It would drive us nuts. We would get nervous and all that anxious just by even trying to think like that. But some people, that's how they operate. And
Operate.
just
Yep.
because they doing it around you don't mean they won't do it to you.
That's
You
right.
see
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So you got
And
to
you know
keep
what?
your mind open.
You got all kinds of scammers. You got professional scammers that's right in the world of entertainment.
Oh,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
We had one last year. In the boxing world, and we ran him off the line. He was saying that they was gonna have fights in certain cities and all this kind of stuff, and it never
He was
transpired.
promotionally scamming, trying to give people money
Yes.
and stuff,
Yep.
and wasn't doing.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep. Yep. You
that
got all
happens a lot
kinds.
too.
Yeah, you got all kinds. Kevin B says she is so knowledgeable and speaks eloquently. Yeah,
Thank you, Kev.
yeah, she is. She is a very good speaker, a great speaker. In that note, Kevin. But yeah, that's the deal with that. There's so many different scams. Look, we're gonna move on. I got another.
Hmm.
I got another one. It's a hot one.
Okay,
It's
let's
one
go.
that you. It's one that you talked about, and
Okay.
yeah, when you talked about maybe I don't know, maybe over a month ago, uh, and you was talking about as I listened to you, you was talking about good-hearted people, the good-hearted people that get used.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. That was so interesting to me because I sit there and I listened to you that night and I said, you know what? She is speaking the truth tonight about these good hearted people. The people, oh, yeah, you got a good heart. Nah, you just get used all along, brother,
That's all
sister.
they saying.
You
That's
know,
all they saying.
oh, yeah,
That's all
you're
it
so
is.
sweet. You're so nice. In your thoughts, in your mind, tell us a little bit how you feel about that.
About the good-hearted people,
Yeah.
that's almost the worst compliment somebody could pay to me. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody got a good heart. I mean, you done got some shit off on me that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't figured it out. What the hell you done did? You done finessed me out of something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm not a good-hearted person. I am a good-hearted person, but I'm not an idiot. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a fool. And the thing about good-hearted people is this. Most good-hearted people, I'm going to say it like this.
uh,
There's two kinds.
okay.
There are really legitimately good-hearted people.
Right.
And then there are good-hearted people that just want to be known for being a good-hearted person. You see what I'm saying? They really not good-hearted. They just in it for the accolades of the good hearts. You see what I'm saying? They want to toot their own horn on what they did. They do something for you to make sure they let every fucking body know what they did for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know I'm the one who helped her get that or whatever it is. They
Right.
quick to say,
Right.
but they want to be known as a good heart, but they really don't have a good heart. They really
Right.
don't. They really
Right.
narcissists, and they really want their own attention. They're self-aggrandizing, and that's what they do. And then
That's
the
what it.
other people, the other good-hearted people are basically people pleasers. They're basically, I hate to say that, y'all good-hearted people, stay good-hearted, but you got to just know who to share your good heart with. That's all it really is about. It's not about not having a good, pure heart or not wanting to help people or not wanting to extend yourself in the way that you can extend yourself. It's knowing when to extend and whom to extend it to.
Right.
And once again, it goes back to the scammers. You so good hearted, you just really, you going out your way, you volunteering for shit that nobody even asked you for. All they did was present a problem to you. You got the solution, you gonna do it, you gonna call your folks, y'all gonna get it together. Ain't nobody even asked you nothing. Ain't nobody even asked you for help. And you right there, Johnny on the spot. Oh, you know what? I can call so and my guy work for the city, and I know he can do it. And my girl got a spot over here, and we could probably ask her. And then you just inserted your whole self into that situation. And first of all, you ain't had shit to do with it for one. You had nothing to do with it. They didn't even necessarily ask for your help, but they know the type of person you are. They ain't gotta ask. All they gotta do is present the problem. Here you go. Here you go. You
You
see what
just
I'm saying?
open it up, right?
Oh, I got it. Sit your ass down sometime and relax. Just be an ear. Just be a listening ear. Somebody might just need a soundboard and then they can figure out their own solution. You
Right.
see what I'm
Right.
saying? You ain't
Exactly.
gotta jump
Exactly.
in.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can figure out their own solution just by you listening and asking some pertinent questions. They can kind of get their mind going and figure it out. But if you always jumping in, guess what? People gonna let you. And then
Yeah.
you tired
Yeah.
as hell. You done wore yourself out. You done wore yourself down to the ground. Now
Yep.
you depressed because you looking around like my circle of friends ain't even it's tight. You have heard them people. I'm the best friend that anybody could ever have. If I had a friend like me, well, your circle fucked up. Cause you the
Yeah.
one always jumping in. You see what I'm
That's
saying? You
right.
the jumping in. You don't
And,
give
and
people a chance to be a friend to you because you always want to save the day.
there you go. And Stephanie Jones says you got to know your limits on your good heart. Everyone isn't worthy. Don't be a doormat. There you
Exactly.
go. That was really good.
Exactly.
That was really
And
good.
you know when you being a doormat, because people
Yep.
walk what do we do with doormats? What
You
is the
walk
purpose
on
of
them.
them?
Walk on them.
Or do you
Rub.
jump your dirt on them?
Yep. Dump your dirt. Wipe your
You
feet
dump
on 'em.
your shit on
Yep.
the
Yep.
doormat and then walk on to your destiny, but you
That's
leave
right.
all your crap and dirt behind,
Yep.
and that's
That's
what
right.
people will do to you.
Yeah, they sure will. They sure will. I'm going back to what Jay York just said. Jay was talking about. I think he was talking about something about the scammers. He said they will steal your ideals and strips, trying to get close to you, and get you to teach them what you know, so they can use it against you. You know what? That is so true. Now
Is
that's a
Jay York
scammer.
a Scorpio too? Because he got some insight.
That is so true. They will
Yeah,
steal stuff from you.
piracy,
Yes.
intellectual piracy.
Right. There
So
you go.
I'm gonna
There
tell
you
you
go.
some things that I experienced here in the city, the nasty natty 513. Okay, so and I don't want to say this because I'm gonna say this. I'm no genius. You know, geniuses are people who have original ideas. Most of us don't have original ideas. We just regurgitate it in a different way that people ain't heard it. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? We don't have those original ideas like inventing the telephone, learning how to fly, all that type of shit. You know, we don't. We
Right.
most people's brains just don't work like that.
Right.
So with that being said, what I used to do when I was affiliated with other stations and doing my podcast like on a real regular basis, you know how you do your promotion and all that type of stuff, and
Yeah.
I would put out what I was going to talk about just to get the audience engaged and whatever. But what happened was my show came on in the evening.
Right.
Traditional radio and other people's shows came on during the morning and the midday. So by the time I got to my show, my whole topic had been talked about, and it
Oh
could have been
wow.
coincidental, but the way I phrased it wasn't coincidental because like you said, I got my own way of phrasing things or whatever. So the whole thing was just pirated, and
Right.
they were bigger than me, big bank take little bank. So
Right.
what can I say? So what I stopped doing is that's why I don't advertise what I'm gonna talk
Right.
about until
Right.
right before I'm about to say it.
That's
I
right.
don't
That's
even
right.
say nothing
That's
about it
it.
because people will steal, scammers. They will steal, but you got to look at it like this too. I used to
Mm-hmm.
get real mad about it,
Mm-hmm.
real upset, and real offended. But then I look at it like this: well, if you got to wait for me to come out for content, you always gonna be two steps behind.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you kind of
Yeah.
look at it like that. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, or whatever the fuck they say. I don't believe that, but
Yeah.
that's what they say.
And look, those are some of the things that happens, and you have to be sharp and on your toes. It's just like you said. You don't tell them what you're going to do. You just go ahead and do it.
Yep.
And then they won't, because you can't. If you give the information to them, they're gonna figure it out. But if you don't give them nothing, they can't figure out jack shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
I mean,
bottom line.
exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
what do you think? Um, would you know? Let me put it like. Let me say this though. Let's talk about a little bit about the COVID. Just a little bit.
The
What's your
COVID, the
thoughts on
COVID, the COVID.
the COVID?
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that a little bit? What's happening with this thing, man? What do you think about
Like and share, y'all. Like and share, because whenever you start talking about COVID,
it?
like and share right now. Everybody on here, like and share right now, because as soon as you start having an opinion about COVID, you're gonna be some kind of misinformation spreader or something. But I'm gonna just give you my opinion. Okay, give you my opinion on it. My opinion. Do I believe that COVID is a real thing? Hell yeah.
Okay.
I had the shit. I called it back in 2019. They weren't even telling nobody it was COVID. They weren't
Wow.
saying nothing. If you think about it, think about in 2019. If you go down your timeline, you can see that so many people were in the hospital or in the hospital with relatives, and everybody had a what? Upper respiratory infection, didn't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
had an
I know.
upper
Sorry. Yep.
respiratory infection. That
Yep.
was COVID then, right? That was
Hmm.
COVID then. People was dying then. They wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say that. Okay, so when you have that kind of rollout, and then when you do decide to say something, then you saying it, and then rules are changing, and then it's a mandate, and then it's not, and then people just get mistrustful.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
ever going to discourage anybody from getting the vaccination that wants to get the vaccination. Not ever going to do that. Not
Mm-hmm.
ever going to do that. All I'm saying is for the folks that are looking at like, well, why people won't get vaccinated? Why won't they do this? Well, people say that, well, why you still eating pork? Well, why you ain't got your weight together? Well, why you still got diabetes? Well, why everybody can say that about something? You see what I'm saying? So it don't really do. You can't win over grown people with that. You can't attack them for what if they choose. Look, if people choose not to get the vaccination and they want to take the risk, either you don't be around them if you feel like it's risky or whatever. But that's really on them. It's
Right.
really nothing you can really do. You see the thousands of people that's walking away from their jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They thought,
Mm-hmm.
well, if we mandated on job, I know people ain't gonna shit. PPP came out. People realized that they could be entrepreneurs and work remotely and all that shit. People begging for folks to come to work. So folks
Yep.
walking off jobs like,
Yep.
hey.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
at the end of the day, I believe the will of the people is gonna make everything bend. I
Right.
believe it's COVID. I believe there are some people, if they want to get that vaccination, they probably should because of underlying conditions or whatever their reason is. But I just
Mm.
think the whole thing about the mandate and we gonna make you do it. Anytime you try to make grown people do something, they're gonna rebel against it. That's just what we do
Right.
because
Right.
we supposed to be free willed and free thinking.
That's right. That's so
So
true.
I mean, did people stop having sex when AIDS epidemic came out?
Oh no.
Wasn't that a pandemic?
Yes, it was.
Everybody wasn't using condoms neither, was it? Even though you
No,
could
it was
save
not.
your life, you could
That's right.
save another life, they still was doing whatever
They was
raw
taking
dog
that
and
chance.
all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, they was taking that chance to do that. To have that
Grown
sex.
people will do
Yeah.
those things.
Yes.
That's
So
what grown people do.
there you go. There
So
you go. There you
the
go.
mandate, COVID, is a real thing. Anybody trying to tell you COVID ain't real, they a lie. COVID is real. It is
Mm.
real.
Okay.
And I don't believe in condemning nobody who gets the shot, and I don't believe in condemning nobody who don't. I just feel like people got to come to it on their own. And my personal opinion, I feel like everybody who done got the vaccination is the people that's gonna get it. I don't feel like there's gonna be too many won over at this point.
Right. Exactly.
That's just my opinion on it.
Look, I want to say something before we go a little bit before we move on. I want to say I thank Travis Archie for coming on. Travis Archie is out of Lexington, North Carolina. He is the
Okay.
CEO of Block Entertainment. He's another interviewer.
Hey,
Oh yeah, he's another interviewer. I want to say hello to him,
hello.
and for coming on. He was on my show 2 weeks ago. Very entertaining. He what he does, he goes to every block and have an interview. So it's Block Entertainment. So he's
I
on
get it
with
because
us.
I do the pull up podcast and we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? We on the
There
same
you go.
page. Welcome.
Um,
Thank you for joining.
hey, yeah. I see Stephanie has. She said her grandson was born 2 months earlier. Because of it in 2019. Then I was in the hospital for 5 days. She said January the
Mm-hmm.
20th of 2020
Yep.
found
Mm-hmm.
COVID antibodies in our systems in March
Yep.
2020. We were never diagnosed with it at the time. We were in the hospital, and it went through my
Yep.
entire
Me too.
household.
Me too, Steph.
Yeah,
That's
so
exactly what happened with me.
wow, that's something else. Um, I want I always really want to recognize the people that come on the show. I thank everybody for so much for joining in. We're winding it down to the end now. Look,
Yes.
what's your motivation for what you do for your show, and what advice would you give me for my show?
What's my motivation for
What's
my
your
show?
motivation? First part of the question.
Um. Okay. And then what advice would I get? My motivation actually is. I mean, I don't really need anything to motivate me because I love what I do.
Okay.
I actually like love it. Like I look forward to it. It's fun to me. So I don't really need anything to motivate me. I just feel like I'm blessed to be able to do it. And for the sponsors that I have, and I'm looking for some more cash at me fast pictures. Um, for the sponsors I
You're
have, I'm
silly.
grateful to them because they allow me to just come on and do what I want, and they don't care about how I say it or whatever because they know it's coming from a good place. I didn't say a good heart. I said a good place. You see what I'm
Right, good
saying?
place, good place. And what advice would you want to
What
give me?
advice would I have for you? I mean, I love your show. I love the authenticity of your show. And I know there are people that probably are coming to you with notes, just like people come to me with notes on how you can tighten it up, how you can take it to the next level, how you can, do whatever. And some of the stuff you take and some of the stuff you let go. I just feel like you need to just any advice that I have for you, anybody else, just stay true to yourself. I see a lot of
Hmm.
people who are doing this. Um, they're doing a broadcast because everybody has a podcast now. Everybody feel like they
Right.
got something to say that other people want to hear. Whether that's
Right.
true or not, we don't know, but everybody got one, right? And
That's
so,
true.
but the thing is, though, I see people, they transforming like chameleons because they trying to get views. They trying to get, audiences. And what I say, stay
Hmm.
authentic to yourself and it'll grow.
Hmm.
It will
Hmm.
grow. Don't try to
Hmm.
change up.
Hmm.
I know people right now, because you know me,
Hmm.
as if you didn't know, I'm a cusser. You know what I'm saying? I might say a few
Right.
cuss words here and there.
Right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I know
Hmm.
people right now who have never cursed on any of their broadcast. All of a sudden they cussing. All of a sudden they trying to get a little bit more loose. I see it and I'm like, it don't come out as true because that's not
Right.
you.
Right.
That's stay in your lane, like
That's right.
anybody else. Your lane and what you do, you in with the boxers. You got the inside track, and a lot of people love this. Cincinnati is a huge boxing town. It's
Right.
a huge boxing town. We have a lot of boxing talent here. And so what I would say is just keep telling the truth and keep holding people accountable. Just
There
like
you
you
go.
do.
There you
Don't
go.
change up. Don't give softball interviews because it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings or because they moist about a certain topic or whatever. Say it. Either they gonna answer the question or they ain't.
There you go.
And that's what's gonna keep you authentic and that's what's gonna keep you successful. That's
That's
my
right.
advice.
It's called originality.
Originality, right? It's
That's
only
right.
one D.HALL. It's only one Oprah. It's only one fast pitch.
That's
So it
right.
don't do nobody no good to try to replicate something that somebody else is already doing. They're doing that.
There you go.
That's
There
their
you go.
lane. You
And
find your lane.
that's right. That's right. And I appreciate you telling me that because that's what we try to no, that's what we do here at the People Show. We
Mhm.
stick to certain ways of forming our podcast. And
Yeah,
when you do that, that's the original stuff. We never change the name. We keep the name the same. We don't never stray away from that because it is the People Show. I bring on a lot of
it's the
different
people.
people from all
Right.
races. Doesn't matter with
And you do.
UK,
And you do.
all over. You know what I'm saying? Because I never change that because you know why? Because it is for the people. And anytime anybody, you can work at McDonald's, you come right here, you talk to me. Bet you about $1 and we'll get you on. You know what I'm saying? If I can talk, if I can get a Japanese kid on that was 14 years old, all the
Mhm.
way from Hong Kong, and we just did that about 2 months ago.
There
Uh,
you go.
we can do it all right here, my show.
Stay authentic and stay true to yourself. Don't listen to other people that's trying to mold you into the next so and so. You don't want to be the next so and so.
No,
You said you Donnie Howe.
that's
You see
it.
what I'm saying? This D How the People Show. It's gonna be the better D How the People Show. It ain't gonna be no replica of nobody else's thing.
That's it.
And
That's
that's
it.
that's what a lot of people are trying to do. They try to box you in or they try to make you fit into their agenda.
That's right.
Oh, they see so much in you. Oh, if you could just do this, if you could just do that, I ain't about to do that shit. How about that?
There you
Because
go.
I ain't
There you
got
go.
to. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna talk to people how I talk to people. That's what people appreciate. That's why they appreciate the D How People Show. You talk
Thank
to
you.
what do Joe Madison always say? Put it where the ghost can get it. Simple shit. You ain't gotta use
Simple
no big
shit.
ass
That's it. There
words.
you go.
You ain't gotta be out there. Just tell the truth.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. And be
That's it.
you. Kevin B. I
Be you.
appreciate you, brother. Travis Archie, Crystal Wheelwright, Jay York,
Yes.
Stephanie Jones. Y'all have
Yes,
been,
my folks.
yeah, man. Y'all been look. We're gonna finish this thing out right now with a little
Let's
game
go.
with you, fast pitch, and this
Okay.
is one of my entertaining games that we do. This is our original thing. Me and Jay put together a long time ago. We're gonna share it with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a word.
Okay.
You give me the meaning to you.
All right.
Okay. First of all, God.
Creator.
Okay. Family.
Everything.
Here we go. Thanksgiving.
Not for me. If the tradition, you talking about the tradition of Thanksgiving, I have to give thanks every day, every moment of the day. So I don't need
Okay.
no day in November.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Good answer. We can rock with that one. Here we go. Last one.
Hmm.
Last one. The D Hall People Show and J York Productions.
You know what? Family, which is everything. Listen, cross collaboration is what a lot of our people don't understand. You see what I'm saying? People don't understand the effect of cross collaboration. My audience is not necessarily your audience. Your audience is not necessarily my audience. But guess what? We all striving to do the same damn thing. We
There you
all
go.
trying to figure life out. We all trying to live the best way that we can and do the best while we're doing it. And so I think the spirit of collaboration, that's what warmed my heart the most. You
No,
see what I'm saying? Like, I want you
no,
to come up because this is your production. And I know what it takes to produce something. And I know how it is with guests and they get flaky. They don't keep deadlines and all that type of stuff. I know.
true.
So
That's
when
so true.
somebody reaches out to you because they've seen something in you, that's what touched me. Like, oh, you seen something in me? Little old fast bitch. Okay, then I'm coming on the D.HALL people show and do what I
I
do.
said,
You know what I'm saying? And so this is a great way to bring in my 51st birthday. So I appreciate it. And I'm gonna
hey,
do the same thing for you. We're gonna reciprocate this thing, bring on the fast pictures, and throw
oh
you some
yeah.
fast balls and let you answer some questions.
There you go. Super. I see it right now. I want to say, I want to, I always want to read what the comments are before we get
Yeah.
out of here. Crystal Wheelwright says, "Happy birthday to you."
Thank you.
Uh, and Kevin B said, "Facts." Fact. Travis Archie,
Yeah.
facts. Crystal said, "We all here to tune in." That's right. We all here to tune
That's
in, and
right.
you know what I'm
That's right.
saying.
That's what we
And I
do.
want to say, I thank you. I thank you. I thank your family because we all are family. We work together in this process of what we
That's
do
right.
as yeah, we're entertainers because I entertain the people. That's what I do, and I try to bring on the best that I can. And you are one of the best
Thank you.
late night guests that you know in
Thank
what
you.
you do. And it has been a great honor to watch you. And sometimes I get in there late, and sometimes I try to let you know that I've been there and to see you
Yeah.
and
I
watch you.
see y'all. I
You know,
appreciate it because I know folks got to get to bed. You know what I'm saying? People can't be up all late.
and I want to shout out. I want to shout out to everybody. Rando, Crystal, the
Hmm.
whole shebang. Kevin B, the
Thank
whole
y'all.
shebang. You know, from the Carolinas, right here. Me and Jay York. We like to say Crystal. I mean not Crystal, but Fast Pitch. We come into so much when we run into these guests and what we go through. People don't know what we go through. But we make it look good because you know why? It's something that you like to do just like as well as
Yeah.
I do, and the next
Yeah.
person that does it. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from right here. It doesn't come from here. It comes from right here. And that's why I
Hmm.
wanted you on my show tonight. And it was an honor for us to do that,
Thank
to
you. Me
to
too.
put this together for you and to have you here. And I want to say, like I say, I thank Ohio. I thank Cincinnati. And I thank you.
Yeah.
Any last words you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, only thing I want to say is I want to continue to encourage people to live their best lives. That's what Fast Fish Life is all about. That's what the D.HALL People Show encourages. You know, we all go through ups and downs. It's not about that. It's just about dealing with what life brings to you and just being positive about it. You know, have a laugh about it. Everything ain't so serious. You
That's
see what
right.
I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
just a little caveat in 2022, I am going to be getting like a fast pictures, kind of a bus little situation together where we'll
Okay.
be hitting certain cities for people that's able to go, and we'll just do pull up podcasts just like that. We're going to come to a city, we're going to set up, and we're going to talk about whatever it is. And some cities have different issues that need to be brought to the forefront, and that's what we're going to do because we like to educate. We're going to help our people move forward. So that'll be coming up in 2022, and we definitely want you to be a part of that.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do that. Me, Jay, and the rest of my little team I got, and we'll definitely be a part of whatever you want us to be a part of because you know it's all called a meeting of the minds and working
That's right.
together, and that's what we try to do
That's
here.
right.
Once again, Jay York says, thanks, Ohio. Crystal Wheelwright says, love you both. Love you too, Crystal. Crystal been around.
Yeah, love y'all. Love
Crystal,
y'all.
I got to say this about Crystal. She's still the same person I've been. She's been rocking and sharing my stuff a long time. And I really
Yep.
appreciate her. And
Yes.
Randall,
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely.
yeah, I really thank y'all because you know I always look at y'all and you know and see y'all and out there and I say wow you know uh, it's beautiful, it's beautiful.
True
But
consistent people, they true folks. They true folks. They gonna share your stuff. They gonna promote you, and they gonna encourage you. Crystal, Stephanie, everybody who joined on the podcast tonight, Kevin, Travis, everybody. They
we
have that
thank y'all.
same energy. You
We
see what
thank
I'm
y'all.
saying? So I thank y'all. I
We
really
thank
do.
y'all. Um, we're gonna be before we go. We're gonna be in Rock Hill. Me and Jay York's Saturday night. We got a big event. We're gonna be at. We'll be live there. We'll be talking with y'all. Let y'all see what we're doing. It's a boxing event, so we love
Where
our
at?
boxing.
Where at?
This is gonna be Rock Hill, South Carolina. We're gonna be at
Okay,
Southpaw
it's my
Promotion.
birthday weekend. I might shoot down there. I just might shoot down there now. You never
Or
know.
drop us a
Fast pitch,
dime.
that's what fast pitch life is all about.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you, Stephanie, for supporting Fast Pitch. Kevin B, thank you too, brother. We thank all of y'all tonight and for tuning in. Look, we're gonna get out of here. Anything that we can do for y'all, you let us know right here to the All People Show.
I
We thank you so
definitely
much,
will. You can
Fast
find
Pitch.
out what happened with these lights in this building because I'm out of here. You feel me?
See, I like that. She added that in the
Black
comment.
people don't investigate. We just leave. You feel me?
Hey,
We gonna leave
hey, look.
find
Hey,
out later.
oh, wait a minute. I gotta say this. Jay York says dinner's on him if you come.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Cause pictures like to eat. We need to eat too. Keep our stamina up. So that's what's up. That's a look. Y'all shoot me the details in the inbox, and I might
We
just shoot
got you.
on down there for
We
real.
got you. We
Okay.
got you.
I
No doubt.
appreciate y'all. Y'all have
We,
a good evening, and
you
thank you
too
so
now. We thank
much.
you for coming on so much. We'll
All
see you
right.
next
Mm.
time. All right,
All
man.
right.
All right.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Crystal. Great show. Uh, Thank y'all for joining us tonight. I appreciate the whole Cincinnati crew, Crystal, Randall, Kevin B, Miss Stephanie, Travis Archie, my guy out of Lexington, wow, DJ Killer, Ronald, DJ Ninja, all y'all. Man, I appreciate everybody for stopping in. We had a great show tonight. Uh, Look here. We'll see y'all next week, man. We get a rock and shock and get out of here. Thank y'all, man. Hey, what can I say? We appreciate it, man. That was great. I love y'all. We'll see you next time around. Guess what? It'll be back here on the D.HALL People Show. Thank you so much. We out, man.
You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show. This is a J. York production. You are in the mix with D.HALL and the People's Show. Listen.
Yo.
This is a J. York production.